Welcome to FDS MTG News for Tuesday, August 16th, 2022. Do you want a Star Wars set? This is the question Mark Rosewater asked on August 8th on Blogatalk. There has been much speculation as to whether this means we are getting a Star Wars set, or is this Mark's way of trying to convince the suits at Wizards to make the Force leap? And who am I to pass up a good speculation session? What do I think this means? I think this means we're getting one. Now, whether we get it this week during the Wizards Presents announcement, or we get it in 5 years, who knows? But I do think we are getting one. In fact, I think Disney was the first phone call WotC made when Universes Beyond was greenlit. And with the numbers Magic has been putting up these last few years, it's a much easier idea to sell to other IPs than it used to be. Hasbro already has the toy license for Star Wars. It's not too far-fetched for them to get the card game license as well. And it would make sense considering what we've seen so far of Universes Beyond. The first full set, Lord of the Rings, a property that eases the fan base into an idea of different properties being featured in a full Magic set. The fan bases already have a heavy overlap. The 40k Commander decks were announced at the same time, which subtly gets us into a sci-fi setting, and again, the fan base has heavy overlap. It makes sense. Again, I have no idea if this means we are getting a Star Wars set anytime soon. This could be Mark sneakily dropping a hint at an upcoming announcement, or it could be him collecting data for the suits so he can convince them to sign the deal. Or it could be Mark just being Mark and asking a question to collect data just in case. We don't know. But whatever happens, I can't wait to play my Death Star, a reskinned Emrakul the Aeon's Torn, and have it die to a single X-Wing with Death Touch. We have a release date for Dominaria Remastered, and it's January 13th. No, I did not misspeak. Dominaria Remastered apparently is a set that is happening, and we are getting it on January 13th. That is all we know. But Wizards really needs to speak with the people who handle the Amazon listings because those folks keep posting leaks. On Friday, August 12th, it was noticed that there were listings for Dominaria Remastered that would be released on January 13th. The product images were placeholders, so it was quite likely that those listings were not supposed to go live just yet. The safe money is on the chance that a new supplemental set, Dominaria Remastered, is going to be announced on Thursday during the Wizards Presents event, especially considering that Blake mentioned in a recent Magic Weekly stream that the Wizards Present event will be letting us know what the upcoming sets are next year. Since this is a leak, we have no idea what type of set this will be. If we want to be all the glasses half full about this, then this might be a remaster of a couple of sets from Magic's early history, very similar to the Time Spiral Remastered set that we got earlier this year, or last year. What is time? But remember, most sets in the first 10 years of Magic were set on the plane of Dominaria, so this feasibly could be a remaster of a couple of early sets. It could be Legions, Onslaught, it could even be Fallen Empires. The possibilities are mind-boggling. Coming back to reality though, this also could be a remaster of the Dominaria set that we got about 5 years ago. I loved that set, it was awesome, but it was only 5 years ago. It just seems a little bit like a band putting last year's single on this year's greatest hits album. But if we want to give ourselves the big sads, maybe it's just another double feature situation and it's Dominaria and Dominaria United, but all the art is super saturated and painful to look at. Quick programming note for this week, there will be a special FDS MTG News on Friday, covering all the news from the Wizards Presents event. I might even slip some of the D&D news in if I have time. My regular Friday video should also be dropping on Friday as well, but may need to be dropped on Saturday when I remember that time is a thing I don't have much of. Magic 30 tickets have gone on sale, and within minutes, the $700 Black Lotus package sold out. A few hours later, the Pearl VIP sold out, and the Ruby VIP package sold out by that evening. As of recording, you can still pick up a regular 3-day ticket, and tickets for individual days are also still available. Kyle won! The winner of the contest to play a game of Magic the Gathering against Post Malone for a chance at $100,000 won the game. The stream on Whatnot happened on Thursday night, August 11th, and it was quite the event. Kyle, a new dad who is there with his wife, has just won $100,000 playing a game of Magic, and Post Malone, to his credit, took the loss very well. If this was an actual sanctioned event, it would put Kyle at the 150th slot of all-time money leaders in winnings for Magic the Gathering. Spellslingers has been released. I didn't know what that was either until I downloaded it the other day and played it a bit. It's a mobile game available on Apple and Android where you pick a character from Magic and play Hearthstone. It looks just like Hearthstone and plays very similarly to Hearthstone. I was going to try and avoid making jokes about herder, it's just Hearthstone, but It is. It's what should have been released by Wizards back before Hearthstone was even a thing. I will say it is a fun game to pass some time, but it does rely heavily on the free-to-play model, and the gems even look similar to the ones on Arena, so just be aware of that. That about does it for today. Like, subscribe, check out my Patreon, and click on stuff. And with the numbers Magic has been putting up these last few years, it's much easier. This could be Mark sneakily dropping a whatever that is. Or it could be him collecting data for the suits so he can convince them that they should sign the deal. I should try that again. But Wizards really needs to speak with the people who handle the Amazon listings, because those folks keep smoking peaks. The safe money is on the chance that a new supplemental set, Dominaria Remastered, is going to be announced on Thursday during the Wizards press and find yet another revenue stream. Does this make the $700 Black Lotus package? This show is part of the CIP network, inspiring creativity, one episode at a time.